Hey, welcome back again to the I Am Thought Watcher YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about how do you make sure that the thoughts that you want to have in your mind are the thoughts that's going to be helpful to you. Well, I say the first thing you got to do is you have to affirm your position as the watcher, right? And you have to have affirmations that are really positive, that reminds you of the type of things that you need to think about, that the thoughts that you need to entertain, right? So I put together a bunch of affirmation that I do, and I'd like to share them with you. You're putting together your affirmations. You want to follow this this type of concept. You start off with the I, right? Because that's the center. That is the self. That's the watcher. But you want to make sure that you never put the I in the same sentence of any negative words. No negative words. So you will not put I don't, I won't. You don't put nothing like that with the I. The I always has to have a positive word in it. All positive words all the way through. No negative word at all. Right? Here's an example, right? I see only opportunities. I see only opportunities, right? That's a positive sentence, right? So if you're doing it in the negative, right? It would be like you'd say stuff like I only see positive, I don't see the negative. I don't acknowledge negativity. That would not be the right sentence, or the right way to phrase a sentence when you have the I in front of it. You have to have only positive words. So it'll be I see only opportunities. I see only opportunities. What you're telling your spirit at that particular point, what you're telling the self is that no matter what happened, goes on, no matter what experience that I will have, it will always be an opportunity. There's an opportunity, silver lining, glass half full. I only see opportunity. So no matter what's going on, you constantly repeating that word. I only see opportunity. I only see opportunities. I only see opportunities. Right? So everything you're seeing, everything that's happening around you, it's an opportunity to grow, opportunity to expand your consciousness, an opportunity to gain more wisdom, right? No matter what's happening, I only see opportunities, right? So if something negative if you were to encounter a negative energy, right? Instead of you resisting it with as like a fight or a flight, or putting up the shield or whatever, you would see an opportunity. So that would keep it would lower your stress level, right? And it would allow you to meet so-called challenges. That's why we don't use the word challenges. We just say, we only see opportunities. Just keep it like that. We only see opportunities, right? That's one. Next one is, I only see opportunities to expand my consciousness. I only see opportunities to expand my consciousness, right? You're just keeping it positive. I only see opportunities to expand my consciousness. And you repeat that like all through the day. Let's let that play over and over and over and over in your mind all day, Just let it play over in your head. Let it become the most dominant thought in your mind. Because what you're trying to do is burn out the old ideas, right? So you have to keep repeating this thing over and over and over. I only see opportunity to expand my mind. I only see opportunity to expand my consciousness, right? Or I only see opportunities. I only see opportunities. I only see opportunities. So you're repeating it over and over and over until it becomes a part of you, right? Because you got to retrain your response to situations. You have to retrain how you respond, right? You have to like if you touch a hot stove, right? and you burn yourself, right? Oh my God, that's a bad thing happened. I just burned myself. No, I only see opportunities. That's an opportunity that tells you don't touch the stove. So you learn that the fire is hot. These are all opportunities to know something. If you didn't know before, now you know. If you're riding your bicycle down a hill and you jam the front brake and you flip over your bike, right? Yes, that you're gonna be beat up, but if you keep saying I want to see opportunities, you saw an opportunity. You know what the opportunity is? The opportunity is you got a chance now to know never to grab the front brake. You hold the back brake if you're going down a hill. So that's an opportunity to learn something. Maybe you didn't know before. So that's an opportunity. So you're finishing everything on a positive. Right? So that's one. Another one is I'm the source of joy and strength. I'm the source of joy and strength. I am the source of joy and strength. You keep saying, I am the source. I am the source of joy and strength. Because what you want to do is you want to take away the illusion that you're getting joy, happiness, strength, and everything from people, place, and things, from things outside of yourself. That's not what gives you joy. The joy is coming from within. What you're feeling is actually what's within you already. Right? Everything on the outside, you're just sharing the joy that you already have built in. So you got to repeat that over and over so you don't become a slave to things, people, places, situations. People become slave to that because they think they're getting joy from it. So now, if they weren't repeating these affirmations, they will just go along with it thinking that, oh yeah, this girl, oh man, she makes me feel so good. She makes me feel so good. That's a lie. She didn't make you feel good. You shared your joy with the person. You share it. It's coming from you. The source is you. We got to take back all of those. Take your power back. All those things belong to you. She shares hers with you. You share yours with her. Right? At the end of the day, it's your joy, the strength coming from you. Everything is coming from the source outwards. Nothing comes from outside in. The source has everything, right? So what we're doing is we're making sure that we tell ourselves, repeat over and over. I am the source of joy and strength. 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 I see only opportunities. I see only opportunities. I see only opportunities. I see only opportunities to expand my consciousness. Just keep repeating it, right? My attention directs the force. My attention directs the force. My attention directs the energy. So whatever I'm paying attention, the energy from within me goes to that. So you have to be selective in what you want to pay attention to. Not everything deserves you giving your energy to it. Some things will just absorb your energy or pull from you, and it will not reciprocate, right? So you want to make sure your focus should always be on things that reciprocate, right? It shouldn't be on things that just pull back. That's not natural. In natural things reciprocate and cycle, right? You focus on negativity, that's unnatural. You shouldn't be doing that. You should only focus on things that reciprocate. Or you could just like you said, I only see opportunities. So if there's somebody that you're having, that there was an energy exchange which was not too pleasant with, right? Instead of seeing it as, oh man, this person, whatever, I only see opportunities. So right away, you're sending your attention to just the positive, the opportunities, and you'll start looking for it. Now, what is the opportunity in this situation? What is the opportunity? What opportunity to do what? I have an opportunity to learn from this. I have an opportunity to expand my mind about what just happened. I have an opportunity to share this experience with others so that somebody else could learn. So these are all opportunities. So instead of looking at it from, oh man, I'm a victim, blah, 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 blah. You're not a victim. Remember, you are the watcher. You're the thought watcher. Right? So that's it. You are the watcher. Anything else is not you. This body is an avatar. Your name is the avatar, the name of your avatar. Right? My name is Kevin. I am the watcher. My avatar name is Kevin. But my avatar name is Kevin, but my name is the watcher. I have no real name, no name. I have not been named. I am that I am. And the same thing with, and you should say the same thing. Now, your avatar, which is your body, and your name and your identity, right? That's an avatar, right? That has its own personality. It identifies with all type of situations that happened to it in the past and everything. But in truth, the self is not the avatar. The self only watches and looks through the eyes of the avatar. So what we're doing is we're trying to re-identify ourselves with the self, because we grow up in a society that doesn't teach us these type of things. So we grow up identifying with our avatar. We think that the avatar is us, and we're so conscious of the avatar, and everything is all about this avatar, and then we're ignoring the watcher. Right? The watcher is what has the power. The power is in the watcher. The power is within, and everything that you're experiencing, any joyful feeling that you're experiencing, that's coming from the watcher. That's coming from the inner self. You could close your eyes and imagine having a really good time, and you will start to feel the experience. So you don't really need to have the physical experience. You can actually go into your mind and experience the feeling, right? The avatar is just the vehicle. It's what we use here to operate. But at the end of the day, the power to harness that real true power of the universe, you have to come from the center, from the watcher, right? Okay, so just repeating these things. I exist in all. I exist in all. I exist in all. I exist in all. That means the I, right? The I you're talking about, the watcher. It is the same I that's in everything else. That makes us really one, right? There is no separation in the world of the watcher. Within the watcher, there is only one consciousness shining through multiple avatars. So one consciousness, one watcher, shining through multiple avatars, right? It's like you have one light shining through multiple prisms of different color. So you shine that one light through a red prism, the image that comes out is going to appear red. Shine it through a blue prism, it appears blue. Shine it through a yellow prism, it appears yellow. But what's behind the prism is one beam of light. It's one light, right? One light. And the avatars are the prisms, right? The watcher is the light. And the avatar, which you call your body, which we give a name, that is the prism. It shines through the prism, and then what comes out is a different color. So it appears that we are different. So it appears that it's you over there, I'm over here, but but behind the scene, it's one light, and that one light is that universal consciousness that flows through everything. Everything is conscious, has the consciousness in it at some level, right? And the light of the universe shines through everything, right? So that's it. You start off by repeating positive affirmations. Just keep chanting the positive affirmations. You know, I see only opportunities. I see only opportunities. I focus on the good in others. I focus on the good. The implication is that you don't focus on the bad, but you don't say it. Don't say I don't focus on the bad. Don't use bad. Drop that. The watcher knows what's happening when you say I only focus on the good in others. I only focus on the good in others. And that particular affirmation, it comes in very handy if you're in a conflict with another person, right? A so-called conflict, right? By you constantly repeating that I focus only on the good. I focus only on the good. I focus on the good in others. I focus on the good in others. By you saying that, what happened is you will not see that other avatar as an enemy or an opposition or somebody opposing you. You don't see it. You won't see that. What you'll do is you'll look for the good, right? So you have to sit and meditate and figure out what is the good thing that person is, what's good about that person, right? Or what's good about, whoever it is. Even if you can't find anything good, you know what? Go all the way into the root of the whole thing and just say, you know what? That's a living being. That's another one of the universe creation, right? Or you could say that person has a family, that person has friends, people who love them. That person. So you don't see anything. You don't look for the bad. You don't see anything bad to focus on, because if you start focusing on the bad behavior, the bad things, what that does, it captures your attention, and then your energy starts moving towards the negative. And then what does negative do? Negative subtracts. So it's going to now pull from you. So instead of you focusing on the negative that they did, you're going to keep repeating, I only focus on the good, I only focus on the good. Now the mind is going to constantly try to throw up the bad thing that person did. It's going to throw it back. So it's going to be a battle between you repeating it, and that your mind keeps sending you the bad thoughts about this person, right? And every time you get every time you receive a thought about the bad thing that this person does, it's going to make you feel bad. And the reason you're feeling bad is because you're losing energy. You're losing energy because when you focus on negative, you lose energy, so you start feeling bad. You may start, you feel it, right? So now you're trying to trick your system. You want to trick your mind now into only casting your eyes on the positive. So you try to find something, you got to look for something about the person that will neutralize that thought that's trying to absorb your energy, right? So you gotta neutralize it by any means necessary. You cannot stare or focus on the negative. You have to take your eye off the negative. It's like that movie way back in the day where I think it was Clash of the Titans. This is long time ago, this movie. And in the movie, the star of the movie was told that he cannot look at Medusa in the face, right? Or else he'll, something bad will happen, right? So he had to use a reflection and look at it, but he cannot stare at it. I'm using that as an analogy so that you know that negative energy, negative things, even negative speech has a deductive property to it, where it pulls from you, it robs you. Even though you may feel, oh yeah, I gotta get him back, I gotta get my revenge, blah 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 blah, it's pulling from you. So you have to keep conscious of the fact that, okay, this person violated, right? So you don't want to think about the violation. You want to say, I only focus on the good. I only focus on the good in others. I only focus on the good in others, right? So instead of getting that negative feeling, you'll try to fight it. I only focus on the good. I only focus on the good. And then you get a chance to like calm down, bring your spirit to back to center so you could think clearly, right? Remember, it's a battle. This is a form of martial arts. That's what I'm sharing with you guys. It's a form of martial arts where we do not join forces with negative energy. And you have to try your best to trick your system. So a part of tricking your system is during the day you repeat it over and over. Don't wait until you're in the battle. By the time you get into the battle and you didn't do your exercise, you didn't repeat your things, your chant, by the time you get into the battle, that negative energy is going to pull from you. You're not going to be able to take your eye off of it. This person betray you, or this person did bad or disrespect. You're going to not be able to say, oh my, I only focus on the good. Nah, you're not going to be able to do it. Because the energy, the force of the negative energy is going to have a stronger pull on you, right? Because you reached out to it with your focus. Once you reached out to it with your focus, now energy is following your attention. It follows your focus. Now you join forces with that negative energy. Now the negative energy start pulling from you now, pulling you back in, pulling you away from the center, away from your center where you're supposed to be. And now you're caught up now in that thought of getting revenge and how bad that person is and all this stuff. Now you're over there somewhere in that world, right? You no longer remember anything about, oh yeah, I gotta focus on, on the good in people. Nah, you're not trying to hear nothing like that no more. That's why these things that I'm showing you, you gotta practice it when you are not in a battle. Now is when you practice, while you're not under pressure. When you're under pressure, you're supposed to already have been fit. That means you already train your mind to see the thing, see the world the way you want to see it, so that it protects you. Remember, your attention, what you focus on, can either deplete you or energize you. So the choice is yours. I'm not telling you that it's something you're gonna just do 2 chants and then or 2 repetition or whatever, and then all of a sudden I'm good. No, you gotta do this 7 days a week, every day. Every time you got a little time, you're saying it in your mind. I only see the good in others. 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 I see only opportunities. I focus on the good in others. I focus on the good in others. I only see opportunities. Right? I am the source of my joy. I am the source of joy. I am the source of strength. My attention directs my energy. My attention directs my energy. My attention directs my energy. Right? So that's it. Or if you have any questions, or if you want to, just like, subscribe, share, and you could put some things in the chat if you want to talk. You could just make a comment. All right. Thank you. Peace.